Well, we got the first part out of the mold and I trimmed it up. Of course, this is polyester resin, but that's okay. This is usable. It's not something that I'm going to sell uh, because it's polyester resin, not quite as durable as epoxy resin. But I have to change my schedule a little bit. The reason being is I didn't get good saturation in some of these points. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay this up slightly different. I'm going to wet the sheets out on this here and then load the mold. However, we're going to cut the material first. So let's do that. These wings take the same amount of material as the tank does. This is usable. It's just not perfect. So we're gonna change things up to make it perfect. Link to these scissors in the description. These are the best things I've ever used for cutting carbon and fiberglass. What happened to the package? Oh well, we'll worry about it later. Let's see here. We need a straight edge. I can tell you this: this wing half weighs 1.25 ounces. So the wing is going to be 2.5 ounces. That's pretty good. So we'll do the schedule of layup here, or the layout or whatever. So we want these one on each side, except I need to do the glass. So we got to cut some glass here. And we also need the breather. And on this one, we're going to put in the spar and everything before I wet it out. And you'll see what I'm talking about. Because I'm going to wet it out and set it into the mold. I wish I had an 8-foot long bench that I could do this on, but I don't, so. I think these are 26 bucks. Link in the description. I'll put the link in the description to the air pump that I bought too. For you guys who want to do this type of stuff. So let's do this glass here. This is breather. This is glass. Raining out. I don't think we're going to get any flying time this year. So just like every year, I'll be stuck. Kind of already made up my mind. I'm going to fly N30 at the Nats only. I'm not going to enter open. Just a waste of money. Because we have no practice. Happy Easter, guys. Pete Day. Yes, the end game is a composite stunt ship. And it'll be done exactly like this. So let me get the mold. I'm going to lay out this is the bottom mold here. They will probably go together okay symmetrically, but I want to make sure that they fit exactly. So I got a bottom and a top. Plus I can make, I'm not sure, I might design something different, Paul. Man, dust. Yeah, they will probably go together. I probably only need the one mold, but I'm going to make another one. Let me get another piece of this shit here that's brand new. This has got stuff on it, hairs and stuff. Monocoat. brand new sheet of Mylar so that we can wet this out and have it without contaminants. Okay, the schedule is and I got to make it richer because there was some void in it. So it's 1 glass. One glass, 1 carbon. One glass. See, this is all this is just an experiment because I never made these before, but we're gonna try. So we got the cut edge on this side, so the cut edge will go on this side. Okay, so we got the breather. I need the peel fly. Yeah, there's a piece of peel fly right here. Ain't quite big enough though. Shit. I guess I can just cut a scrap off of this side. Everything is just so big. You know, you get it for real airplanes, and everything is just huge. I think if I just cut straight across there, it'll. There it is. I got plenty of this. Yards and yards and yards. I can tell you this, it's going to have a rounder fuselage. Whatever I build is going to have more shape to it because that's how you get strength, like an egg. Thank you, Wayne. Okay. So we need this. Shit. Oh, wow. There it is. There it is. It's raining. Humid as hell up here. Okay, how this is going to go. Remember I had that problem with the toe sticking in my hands and all that? If you watched the last video. That ain't going to happen again. We are going to put the ribs in and the spars in dry. And then, because I'm going to load this with resin, unfold it off this paper and set it on the mold, I hope. here's another thing. I've never done this before, so it could be a disaster. So you guys are tuned in for a disaster. It's coming. It's a coming. Okay, where is that pen? I saw it. It's right there. When I worked for Beavers, we used Sharpies all the time, and I would accidentally take them home. Well, I turned them back into them when I had about 50 of them. I should have kept some of them. Where the hell is it? I know I've seen one. Is it over here? Here's one. Here it is. Okay, where's the end? I know it's up here somewhere. Howard Rush gave me a roll of tow that I know is in better shape than this, but I hate to open a new creel of tow when I got this, you know. But this has always been a pain in the butt, this roll. It's like a Chinese second. They're like right there. It's separated and half of it the toe is staying on the reel. And this is only 12K, so come on. Get to the end here and it has a problem. Yep. There we go. Well, I think I got about enough off the roll to do this job. Let's give it a try. Is this necessary? I don't know. But I know it won't hurt. Now it gets a toe reinforcement on leading and trailing edges on the next layup on this. So toe will go along here and all the way around the perimeter, so I got something to glue to. And here again, this is an experiment. I have no clue what I'm doing. I'm just making it up as I go. I think it's going to be fine. I've been a pretty good backyard engineer in my life. Yeah, she's a raining. The nice thing about this, if it doesn't work, I'll try something else. But I think it's going to be fine. I think it'll be fine. I think next one I'll space the ribs a little different. But I already got this cut and everything for this, so we'll do it this way. I got to figure out a better way to hold this all together while I wet it out. I mean, this will work, but see, this is the bottom. So we got to do the top with 2 extra. So maybe we ought to do that with this one too. I don't know. We'll see. It's just an experiment. Just an experiment. Yep. Come about 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock tonight, this will be out of the mold. And we'll see if we had success. Okay, now the messy part. Shit, let me throw this crap out and get the scissors. I don't want to get any much on these scissors. I'm so happy with them scissors. They are so nice. They'll cut paper, cardboard, Kevlar, carbon, glass, everything. But if I'm not mistaken, I think cutting paper is hard on scissors. Okay, so we want to do this like we do the tanks. I want to wet these out. Because the tanks turn out real nice. Wetting it out like I did before in the mold didn't seem to work all that great. So we'll get us a Bondo spreader. I think we're using Bondo resin. I need to go get some more of these. You know, I was asked about peel ply and breather. Are they disposables? Just about everything, like this Mylar, when it gets crappy, it's disposable. This spreader, when it gets crappy, it's disposable. But if you're selling these and you're making, you just factor that into the price of doing business. The cost of the part. the way I got it figured out, this it actually should be more. This takes twice the carbon as a tank does. This is one tank and this is one tank worth of carbon. So I'm getting $100 for a tank. I should be getting $200 for the wing. I'll probably make it 100 and a quarter, 150. I don't know. All I know is that this shit is so expensive. Cheaper to build an airplane with wood. Okay, we need gloves. I hope this works. I don't know whether I can pick it up off this Mylar or not. But it's got to get wet, the whole thing. We might have a disaster right here on camera because I've never done it never done this before. I have no idea whether I can get it up off of here in one piece and get it into the mold. We'll soon know. I wonder if I could set this on there and peel it off that way. I want to just pick it all up and set it in there, but it's going to be messy. Well, let's get it tacked down first, see what happens. This is going to be nasty. If it don't work, well, I'll rouse a little carbon fiber, about $25 worth. Okay, we want. There we are. I'm gonna have to buy another gallon of resin for $60. Hey, Roy. Okay. We're not going to get screwed up this time. We're going to get the brush out. Yeah. Now I need 40 drops. Let's make it 38. That way it'll slow it down a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 29, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. 2 drops less than specified. Hopefully slow it down a couple of minutes. Hope I can get it up on in the end of that thing. We'll see. We shall see. Ooh, come on now. We got plenty of resin in there. If I wanted to make a carbon fiber sheet, all I'd have to do is stick it between two pieces of Mylar here and bag it down. Come on. Just got it all over me. Got to be a better way to do that than this. This is not good. But we got it, so that's all that counts. Come on. See how that shit sticks to your hand? The gloves. I don't know if it's static or what, but come on, off there. And of course, I gotta use the restroom right now. I have to pee my pants. Come on, off there. Oh shit. So as soon as I get it in the mold here, I gotta run to the can. I know, too much information, but it's the way it goes. Okay. Let's see if we can get it off the sheet and into the mold. Now, come on, this tape. The problem is, if you had more time, I wouldn't have to rush. But you only got 12 minutes to get this from here to there. So that's not good. And all this resin will be drawn out under vacuum into the breather. We hope. Okay, moment of truth. See if we can transfer it now. Come on, quit sticking. Yeah. A new pair of gloves. That aren't full of that shit. See how many gloves you go through during this operation. I think I'll take a rag and wipe that Mylar off before that shit sets up. Come on. Now we're kind of extra heavy, rich on resin, probably an extra ounce. So we're hoping that this pulls it all down. Come on. Get this toe out of the way. Damn room. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do something about this. I don't have enough room to do this job on this little bench, so I'm gonna have to figure something else out. We take it out to the garage and do it on my assembly table. And definitely when I start molding stunt ships, it'll be out in the garage. It won't be in here. I got an 8-foot assembly table in the garage. 4x8. That's what I use for cabinets. What the hell is this? Oh, that is the steel ply. Come on. Just a little bit of resin on these gloves and everything sticks to it. There we go. come on, I don't have time to screw around. There we go. Now where'd the bag end go to? There it is. Get this off the bench, it's sticky. Yeah, we're gonna have to figure something else out besides that Mylar too. That ain't no good. Let's see, I got a piece of breather. I can set that. There it is. All I can think of, man, it's a good thing I slowed this down. Oh well, just bag it and hope that it holds. Yep. Need a different type work surface. I got a feeling this is going to come out okay, though, even though it's a huge mess. I believe the big pump on this first half hour, maybe. Now we have a giant sticky mess. Okay, give me a minute, guys. I got to go to the can. I held it long enough to get it together. Well, this was an experiment because I'm still using the polyester resin. For technique and schedule. I think the schedule's okay. I think technique needs some improving. I don't think I want to do that again where I wet it unless it comes out super brilliant. It is just so messy. Extremely messy. Yeah, we'll just leave this until it cures and then break it off. And it took an hour to do. Starting to kick off. Yeah, it's kicked off already. With the HDR 250, it does not. It would take an hour to kick off like that. Well, of course, we've been an hour. I just don't think this the polyester is strong enough. I mean, it may be. I don't know. So the object of this is to, I got a couple voids here. That's why I put the extra resin in this and wetted it out to make sure that we got it all wet out. The trick that I'm going to do is I'm going to glue these together, glue the airplane together, and then shoot it with two-part clear so that it looks perfect. Because you can't get that super nice looking carbon coming out of the mold unless you got the right conditions, which I don't have. All right, that's our hour. You guys got any questions? Am I screwing up? Just wait till I start doing the fuselages. Those are going to be wild because when I bag this, I've got to bag it so that the bag goes down in there with no kinks. So it's going to take a couple of tries, I'm sure. And I might have to build a plug to go down in there. So when you suck it down, it all squishes out. We shall see. Just doing the best I can with what I got. I'll be glad when I can turn this pump off. Man, it's noisy. Let's see if we can run it with this. There we go. Yeah, I guess that works. It's not great. I have to buy some more gloves. So we're done at 8. By 11 o'clock tonight, that'll come out of the mold. Then we'll glue them together. I'll do that tomorrow. And Let's see what we got. Something's cooking today. It's Easter Sunday. It smells great. So he started at 5:30, so it's got to be good. You guys like this type of content? The molding of these parts? You see the monkey? I'm a whole lot better woodworker than I am a molder. We're going to get there. Still can't get a hold of Danny. I don't know. He fell off the planet, I guess. I hope he's okay. I got questions. Need to mold up a few more tanks before Brodax too. So this next week is going to be a lot of work. It's going to be like a job. Man, I want to have four or five of these ready to go at Brodak. And 5 or 6 tanks and a couple bell, 5 or 6 bell cranks or whatever. So I got propellers, planes, bell cranks, props, landing gear, and perkies, along with some engines for sale. And you can all be bought at Brodak. Let's see what he says here. Ben says, nah, I don't think so. But you never know. Wish I had the equipment they have over there. Pre-preg, autoclave. Did I just do it all pre-preg? Do it the right way. This is the poor man's way. Trying to force out all our excess resin out of this. I wonder if I put some weight on that. That would help. All right, everybody, like, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you tomorrow. Fair winds, tight lines. Happy Easter.